Hello and happy Tuesday. My name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guide's tip of the day. The date is June 24th, 2025. And our tip today comes from the book Case Analysis, Winning Hard Cases Against the Odds by James McComas. We trial lawyers must be fluent in 3 languages simultaneously: the language of fact, controlled by the rules of evidence, the language of persuasion, advocacy, and the language of the rules of decision, jury instructions. Fact, persuasion, and decision. I think what's really being said here is we need to be able to talk to to everyone involved in the case. We need to be able to talk to the jury and talk to the judge. And that's really requires translation, right? I like to think that we need to be fluent for a plaintiff's civil trial lawyer. We need to be fluent in the language of money and the language of law and the language of people and common sense, the language of love, all of these languages. We need to speak many languages. And I think especially a good point here is with the jury instructions. I spent a lot of time on jury instructions, trying to wordsmith them. Even within the pattern jury instructions, there's choices, and there's a difference. There may be a difference between whether you choose to say reasonably careful person or a reasonably prudent person. And I might want to use one word in one case and a different word in another case, depending on the facts. And then how do we talk about that with a jury? And then to my point about the language of money, how do we talk about that? That's super important when we get to the jury instruction that talks about usually something like fair and reasonable compensation. What does that mean? What do those words mean? How do we translate that from the language of law to common sense, to things that the jury can understand? And that doesn't have to be the cost of Picassos or fighter jets. I think those are fine arguments. I know that in Texas and now in some other parts of the country, those are disfavored. We don't need those arguments to obtain big verdicts for our clients when those are deserved. We don't. So think about that. How you talk to different people and how we translate between these different languages of law and everyday speech. Let's take a deep breath together. Just be grateful to be alive this Tuesday. May the work that we do today help to reduce suffering in the world. May it help repair the world. May we fiercely and compassionately champion our clients' causes. May our actions as lawyers today exemplify the profession of being a lawyer at its highest ideals of honor and truth. I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. This can take you into a meditation practice, a prayer practice, or just remind you it's Tuesday. Wake up, go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it.